This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Valentine. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot in the opening drive of the game. They get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line, and on second down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up third and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the option. Could be an alley. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
Well, this is an offense that prides themselves on running the football, and they do it a lot of different ways. Here we are in the first quarter. You're already seeing the option, and this is a quarterback who is so dangerous. When the defense allows him to keep the football, the defense has got to be sound with their assignments for the rest of this game.
Play action, C.J. Carr. Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. High and away, headed toward the sideline just the way he drew it up. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Throwing, Carr, keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. He lets one fly deep. Makes a deep grab. Racing down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Illini. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. And can't make the connection on the soft toss.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
C.J. Carr firing again. He's going to take off. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Lets it fly. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. He's got an open man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Keeps it on the bootleg. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Made a defender. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here. The fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Headed outside, it's Valentine. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Carr. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Makes a move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Running inside. It's Valentine. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Pressure coming. And they got it.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect him well enough.
Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in, it's Graham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Throwing, Carr, under fire.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Gets the back moving. Play action, Carr. Makes the grab, it's Washington. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's Carr to throw. Spits it out to the back. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Carr throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hauser. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustment.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Plenty of time to work. not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The give is to Williams, and the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense got him at the 27. The Fighting Irish called their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Gets it away. It's a laser and maybe no chance for a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. That's caught. It's Graham. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. 3rd quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Williams. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The give is to Williams. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They're going to run it to the right. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Here comes the offense on second down. Carr. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Running inside, it's Valentine. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. At the 45 on his way. And And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Fighting Irish. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that's one the quarterback would love to have back. At this point of the game, it's tight on the scoreboard, and that guy's not open. Nothing's there. You got to throw that thing away, or you got to tuck it and run, take a sack, live to play another down. That's a decision the quarterback wishes he had back.
Yeah, because you're so frustrated because you're in a position to get points. And, right, when you start getting down there, Palmer, they talk to you all the time. Don't give away points. Make sure you're smart with the football. Don't try to do too much. He tries to do too much. He pays for it, and the defense takes it all the way back to the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And they're not on the same page there.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but it's still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The running threat of the QB it gives you the +1. It's just such a headache. He can always pull it. He can give it. There's so many options in this defense so far.
He's going to throw deep right side. A full dive to haul that one in.
that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Throwing. Carr. The screen, and watch out. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Motion from the back. Carr on play action. Here's the heat. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish. Put 6 on the board. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Tight end now in motion. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. To the air, it's Hauser. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Valentine. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The Illini right back in the lead.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Play fake, Carr. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in, it's Washington. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Here's Carr to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Young. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Play action, C.J. Carr. Looking for the end zone. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Illinois right back to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Got a little grit. Got enough space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the air, it's Hauser. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Finds the tight end, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Offense, quick tempo.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Perry. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Sends it back in motion. They want that clock to run.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Quarterback keeps it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
From the gun on third down, Carr. Looking left. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
He'll do it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count.
It's picked off and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Young. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Texas Longhorns. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Along with David maybe a crease. Out to the 36-yard. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Lacy. Picks up a useful 5. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside. It's Lacy. Gets it across the 30 to the 30. The Longhorns are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Lacy. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. Inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Illinois Fighting Illini.
First play of the period, first down here. Running inside, it's Lacy. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Rayner. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Oh, they're after him. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Indiana! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Running it to the right. He breaks a tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Illinois now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. The kick is on its way. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab inside the 30. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it first and 10 from the 28. Fires to the right. It's complete. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Middle of the end zone. He's got it. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Hauser. Pressure coming. A sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Makes the grab in their space. He was smelling that end zone when they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Dropping back, it's Rayner. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The sure hands, it's Lacy. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in with one hand. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants it all. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Got him outside. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. He was open. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Fires to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Thomas. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's going for the big play. And he will score! Touchdown, Indiana! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab in the end zone for 6. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.